Ananda was one of the most prominent and well-known disciples of the Buddha. He played a significant role in the life of the Buddha and the early Sangha monastic community. Ananda was the son of King Amitabha and Queen Mahamaya's sister, making him a first cousin of Siddhartha Gautama, who later became the Buddha. Ananda grew up in the Sakya clan, along with Siddhartha. He became a close friend of Siddhartha during their youth. Ananda joined the monastic Sangha as a novice. Shortly after the Buddha's enlightenment, he was ordained as a full monk bhikkhu at the age of 20. Ananda's ordination took place in the presence of the Buddha himself, making him one of the earliest members of the Sangha. Ananda served as the personal attendant and close companion of the Buddha for the majority of his life. He attended to the Buddha's needs, accompanied him on journeys, and helped facilitate interactions with lay people and other monks. Due to his close association with the Buddha, Ananda was able to witness many important teachings, significant events, and interactions, contributing to his deep understanding of the Dharma. Towards the end of the Buddha's life, he realized that he had been relying heavily on the Buddha's guidance and presence. He needed to develop greater spiritual independence and insight. The Buddha's teaching to Ananda emphasized the importance of relying on one's own understanding and experience, rather than depending solely on external sources. Ananda experienced profound grief and attachment upon the Buddha's passing. He struggled to come to terms with the loss of his beloved teacher and guide. His grief also had the effect of delaying his attainment of arhatship, as he was deeply affected by the loss of the Buddha's physical presence. Despite his deep understanding of the Dharma, his impeccable memory, and his significant role in preserving and transmitting the teachings, Ananda had not attained arhatship during the Buddha's lifetime. Ananda's delay in achieving arhatship was due to his attachment to the Buddha's presence and his responsibilities as the Buddha's personal attendant. Ananda's spiritual development progressed over the years, and he eventually achieved arhatship, the highest level of realization in Buddhism. Ananda's arhatship was realized after the Buddha's passing. The Buddha, knowing that Ananda was on the verge of attaining enlightenment, visited him in a dream and provided the necessary guidance for his final breakthrough. This event illustrates Ananda's persistent commitment to the path and his eventual success in overcoming his challenges. Ananda was known for his exceptional memory and ability to recollect the Buddha's teachings in great detail. He played a vital role in preserving the oral transmission of the Dharma. The first Buddhist council, held after the Buddha's passing, was convened largely due to Ananda's suggestion to gather and codify the teachings he had heard from the Buddha. He was responsible for reciting many of the discourses during the first Buddhist council, where the teachings were compiled and preserved in an organized manner. Ananda also played a pivotal role in ensuring that women were granted permission to join the monastic community as bhikkhunis, nuns. It was Ananda who interceded on behalf of Mahapajapati Gautami, the Buddhist stepmother, when she sought to become a nun. Ananda's understanding of the Buddha's guidance was crucial in formulating the rules of the monastic Vinaya, the code of conduct for monks and nuns. He was consulted during discussions about monastic rules and discipline, helping to clarify the Buddha's intentions. Ananda played a role in addressing issues and challenges within the monastic community. He assisted in resolving conflicts and maintaining harmony among the monks and nuns. Ananda lived for several years after the Buddha's passing and continued to teach and spread the Dharma. He is said to have died at the age of 120. Ananda's challenges highlight the human experiences of attachment, dependence, and the struggle to transcend these obstacles. On the path to enlightenment, His journey serves as a reminder that even those who were closest to the Buddha faced their own inner struggles and challenges. Ultimately, Ananda's story also emphasizes the importance of inner transformation and the cultivation of wisdom, regardless of one's external role or responsibilities. Ananda's life exemplifies the qualities of devotion, humility, and dedication to the Dharma. His contributions to preserving and transmitting the teachings of the Buddha have had a lasting impact on the Buddhist tradition. His close relationship with the Buddha allowed him to bear witness to significant events and teachings, making him an important figure in the early development of Buddhism.